Men's issues are worldwide. You can tell because on YouTube, I'm starting to see men from outside of the West talking about the exact same problems that we have. Now, this gentleman here, Reverse Orgs, I believe he's from Indonesia, and he struggles with the English language. And that's holding his channel back. That's why he only has 13 subs and he's got 3 views in 10 hours. But so I'm going to give him a boost. And what's this about? Well, he talks about this young lady, Reka Dia Pitaloka, and here's our heroine right here. And of course, she's a politician, and she goes on about this child grooming of this young lady. It's really important to her. But then she turns around and goes and witness a mass circumcision of young boys in another country, and she celebrates it. Totally hypocritical. Now, I'm going to show you the danger of circumcision. South Africa stunned by fatal circumcisions. Let's hear this.
These boys are from the Ndebele tribe in South Africa. As part of their culture, they were all circumcised 4 years ago after attending an initiation school to prepare them for the ceremony. In their community, they're now regarded as men.
Guys, this is why the pro-male collective rejects masculinity and manhood. It's not a description. It just is a label used to harm you and enslave you. So you're a man now, son. We gutted you. You're damaged now. That's what's important.
And they're surprised that so many boys died during the procedure this year.
When we were in the initiation school, we were 200.
They're so surprised, right? So circumcision leads to death. It has no positive upswings at all. That has been debunked so many times. Now here, look at this. Knife greed, the story of male circumcision among street boys in Nairobi. So these are street boys. People don't give a shit if they get enough to eat or where they sleep, but they're damn sure they're going to gut them with circumcision.
To Nairobi, one that takes us deep into the heart of Mathare slums, where many street boys face the knife and are brought back to the streets, nursing serious infections on their private parts.
Yeah, serious infections. Like, hey guys, they're so worried about hygiene there that they cut the boys and have them get infected and sick. Right?
So dire is a situation that it has already seen one street boy lose his life. KTN's Timothy Otieno brings you.
Wow. So see what I mean? Like, these guys, again, they don't care if these homeless boys eat well or have a place to sleep or even use the bathroom, but they sure want to gut them. This is proof positive what circumcision is about. This is what it's about.
A minor surgical procedure conducted on him on the 8th of February, deep in the heart of Mathare slums, has landed him back in hospital.
He's a 14-year-old boy who was brought in by a well-wisher. And on examination, we found out that he had a septic wound post-circumcision.
Yeah, they care about hygiene so much that they don't even clean their own knives. Okay, now we'll finally get into reverse orgs. And just a minute, let me pause it for a second. Okay, reverse orgs. Here is, let's see, 45. We'll start here.
And emotional and grieving preach about child grooming. Aurelia, which she get the...
Yeah, she's preaching about child grooming. It's really important because a young woman was groomed by a man, right? This is what's important, right?
Information from book. Preach about stop normalize child grooming against girl. Punish the man while also attend child grooming of boy festival, mass circumcision.
Yeah, thank you, reverse orgs. And then she went to a mass circumcision. And you know, these boys aren't babies. Are they? So they're going to remember the agony.
She can see with her own eyes ton of boy being stripped naked at public circumcision.
Yeah, these boys this is public. So they take these boys and they strip them naked in front of strangers, right? It's all a part of the sadism. You're going to feel the most agonizing pain of your life, and strangers are going to be seeing you, right? In your most vulnerable moment.
Boy cry in pain, got sexual abuse and violated. Worse, sometimes no nurse or female do an enough thing towards naked boy. Were footage spread all over internet. What wicked.
They spread it all over the internet. Yeah. Yeah, it's not just that public. They're going to spread around the internet, right?
From Rikedia Pitaloka, beside hide the crying boy and just show when the boy smile.
This is how good this Pitaloka cretin is. She hides the boys crying. She's not there to show what actually goes on. She's taking this evil and she's putting a smile on it, right? She's going to say, look how happy these boys are that they've been gutted.
To frame like somehow it's normal, she have audacity to wrote caption, female support female on child grooming.
Yeah, look, see, this is very small, but you can see these women are happy. This is what motherhood is. These women are here to gut their sons so that they can't feel sensation. No pleasure for you when you have sex. Your male sex is just to give us women pleasure. There they are, happy as pigs in shit. What they're doing to these boys.
Of boy face, I take it as a sex jokes. Imagine if the gender were reversed. On extinct female circumcision, there is a man who said, men support men. They will campaign again about stop sex jokes.
Yeah, this is very standard. Sounds familiar, right? So if men joke about women in any way, this is bad. But women can, post jokes about men whenever or wherever they like.
Towards female bodies.
There they are. There, look, all the happy mothers out there. I want to hear my boy scream. How come these young boys aren't put under anesthetic? Because the babies, the reason they don't is because they're too young. What's the excuse here when these boys look like they're 8, 9, and 10? Why do they want them awake when they're cutting them? This is one giant exercise in sadism. Oh, big smiles, everyone. And there's that little guy there. You see, he's not a baby, is he? Right. And if this is about manhood, how come he's so young? Like, he's not a baby, but he's not even puberty, right? Why is it that little boys are, they have to be men at boyhood? Because it's not about manhood. Remember, manhood is it's code for you are a little slave boy and we love beating on you. We love exercising abuse and sadism on you. Oh, do you hear that screaming? Like I said, okay. I think I've shown enough again, and thank you, Reverse Orgs. And I'm going to place your video in the description box so people will actually go and see your video. You might struggle with the English language, but you're still, people can still make you out. It's worth hearing your voice. Again, guys, we've got to support other men from across the globe. Men's issues affect us all. And it's worldwide.